Okay, got some crypto news here for you. Want to share with you. Look, I don't want you to get caught, and I do consider this to be emergency. That's why I made this video with the title of it. Here's what's going on. We've got a rough week ahead of us, in my opinion, coming up for crypto. Now, it is not a specific crypto catalyst or something specifically bad or negative that's going to happen with crypto this week. No, this has to do with Trump, tariffs, a lot having to play out on the bigger financial stage, and we're going to talk about all that in this video. So please give me a few minutes. I promise this video is probably going to be about 3 or 4 minutes long. I'm going to get you in, get you out. So stay till the end because I got a lot to cover for you, because I want you to be in the know about what and when is going to happen this week. Okay, having to do with your crypto, and to make sure that you are, that you are protected, and that you have the information. Okay, so right now, crypto itself is up 0.25, nothing really major going on. Bitcoin up almost a point, Ethereum up a point, but again, not a lot transpiring. It has to do with what we're seeing playing out on the Wall Street side of the house. This is the big, huge week for tariffs, as I said, for Trump. So we got Liberation Day coming, and Liberation Day, it's kind of shrouded in mystery, but what it is it's tariffs going out and hitting all United States trade partners. We got that playing out, so the uncertainty kind of playing out around that. The stock market, the Nasdaq is down 325. The Dow has come back. It was actually down a couple hundred points plus earlier today. Trump's Liberation Day remains shrouded in mystery. Okay, so that has to do with obviously tariffs, and we could see reciprocal tariffs across hitting all countries. Right here, Trump is readying the broad reciprocal duties on all U.S. trade partners this week in what he has referred to as, quote, Liberation Day. Also plans 25% tariffs on all foreign-made vehicles. Also playing out is we now have got some issue with Russia right here. There was an article here, and it is gone away. But there it is right there. Very angry Trump warns Putin he will hit Russia with more oil tariffs. So now we've got some friction going on between Trump and Putin over the Ukraine, but really has to do with oil tariffs. Again, it's impacting across the board. So what is it we're really talking about? Well, guys, look, I'm tired of saying the words, and I wish I could just strike them from my vocabulary. Uncertainty. That's it. Uncertainty, unease, turbulence, tumultuous, any metaphor you want to use. That's really what's playing out. And it's going to be a rough week, because as we get closer to Wednesday, which is April 2nd, which is the deadline for a lot of those tariffs to go into play with between us and Canada, Mexico, China, you name it, Liberation Day, all of this stuff. It's just this big ball of tariff stuff. It's a G-rated show. I wanted to use a stronger word than that. That's there. So I don't want you to get caught by surprise when you see crypto start to roll down. Okay. Now, guys, I don't have a crystal ball. It may not happen, but in the last 7+ weeks, anything having to do with tariffs, and by the way, this week is the biggest concentrated amount of different variations on the tariff situation playing out that we've ever had. Previous, we would have, a piece of information would come out between the United States and specifically Canada having to do with tariffs, and it would just crush crypto. It would run everything down. Okay. So I'm kind of looking at this going, well, okay, well, this is a bigger week having to do with tariff than we've ever seen play out. So the odds are we're going to have some issues this week. And I don't want you to get caught by that. Okay. I want you to know that this is coming. Now, am I sounding the alarm bell that I want you to sell off everything? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know that this is here and this is a thing, and you need to be aware of it. Okay. So, yeah, stay tuned. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're here on YouTube, please give me a follow in that regard. I'll keep you updated with everything as it starts to kind of lay out and when it starts to hit. So I'll keep you updated as we roll into the week. Okay, so that's all I got for you right now. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. See you. Bye.